Hey there, I might have a message for you. I got the song Radio Gaga by Queen. I will put that on the screen so you can go look that up. But the lyric that stood out to me, let me see if I can get this right, is that someone still loves you. And I feel like that's a message that you need to hear today, okay? I also want to see what else Spirit has to say about this energy. So know that you are loved. Adjustments are required. A win-win outcome if forecasted. Bring love to the situation and balance spirituality and practicality. All right. I feel like these are situations in your life, okay, that you are trying to master, okay? I think that you are trying to balance your life in a way that works best for you and for the people around you, okay? I think you have been making changes. I think there's other changes that are going to need to be met. Maybe the people around you are also going to have to make some changes as well. All right, maybe they're going to have to meet your adjustments, okay? Bringing love into the situation. Look, I feel like this is more of you've been seeing a situation in one way, but you're being encouraged to look at it in a different way. Like, soften yourself a bit. Also, the tree of life is very significant. I mean, I have it here. I also have it on my wall over here, okay? And I'm just staring at it. Also, ruins are significant in this reading. Balancing spirituality and practicality. There could have been a period of time where you have been a little bit off your game with connecting with source, maybe even with connecting with yourself, or you've been too much into the spirituality and you're not balanced in the physical reality, as in work and taking care of the things that you need to. All right, Spirit. Let's get some more information on the adjustments that are required for our viewer here. All right. We have the solar plexus chakra here. This has to do with your feelings. This is also sexual energy. This is your sense of self and your power, okay? There could be some blockages that are going on there. I recommend doing guided meditation. I'm a certified sound healer, and I'm also certified in Reiki as well. There's some wonderful videos on YouTube, or if you feel inclined to reach out and we could possibly schedule a sound healing session. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Okay? This has to do with your foundations and achievements, okay? So the things that you are setting out to do, you are going to get, and they are going to come into fruition. Now, I do have the inclination that it's not going to exactly look how you wanted it to, but know that it is coming, all right? Now, bring love into the situation. What do we need to know about that, Spirit? We have choose wisely. This has kind of been popping out quite a bit. I feel like there is a crossroads that is coming, okay? I almost feel like this is a test situation, where you can lean into love, all right? Instead of I feel like this is more of a situation where you can either make the situation worse or you can make the situation better, depending on your reaction to a certain thing. All right, balance spirituality and practicality. What advice do we have for that? All right, discontent and boredom. You could have possibly been bored with like what you're doing, and that's kind of what has deviated you from either the everyday work routine or your spiritual practice, okay? I think you also you need to change something up. Something needs to be changed. You need to find enjoyment in the everyday things. I think that's going to help you a lot. I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but you're going to have to hype yourself up to get those things done, if that makes sense. All right, I'm going to pull another oracle card to see what else Spirit needs our viewer to know, needs you to know. Come to the edge. At this time, you're being encouraged to kind of take this jump. This is kind of like the Fool energy, okay, to me. This is embarking on a new path. This is trying something different and trusting that if you fall, you'll be caught, okay? There's also this lady who's leaving love wherever she goes, all right? This is a carefree type energy. At this time, you're being encouraged to embody that energy, that playfulness, the happiness, the charismatic self that you are. Let that shine fully and don't dim that for anyone. Okay, I think that's going to help in a lot of other areas as well. Moving forward into whatever next chapter that you're headed into. That's my message for today. I hope this message reaches who it's meant for, and have a very blessed day.